Do you go daily to the Arizona Fall League?
Monday through Saturday, Butch.
You do?
Every single day.
So you'll get it's now early on in Arizona time. You'll be out there in an hour or so at the ballpark?
I will leave at 10 o'clock my time. I will get there for batting practice, and I'll stay until the last out is made. And I'll interview guys before the game.
All right, so let's talk about some of the young guys. The draft, of course, happened in June, and they're playing in the Arizona Fall League. And let's go right down with some of the draft picks. Gerrit Cole, the kid from UCLA, was picked #1 overall by the Pirates. Have you seen? You write in your Major League MLB.com column about some of these guys. What's your first impression so far, Bernie?
Remember Stephen Strasburg?
Yes.
You're looking at him again.
Really?
Yeah, pretty close. Not as good a third pitch, not as great command-wise. I think he's a little bit straighter than Strasburg, but that type of power arm. This guy looks like a tight end. He is incredibly strong, throws at 100 to 101, high 90s the entire game. He's a bulldog on the mound. Nobody's going to take food off his plate.
Visually, I would make the comparison just in the pictures and video I've seen of Mark Pryor when he was young, because he was an accomplished pitcher coming out of college on the West Coast at USC. Is he bigger? Is he the same size?
He's bigger than Pryor, broader than Pryor.
Okay.
He's got these huge shoulders and big chest, and he owns the mound, and he owns you as a hitter. He's going to scuffle a little because he's going to come over the plate thinking he has to throw strikes. Once he settles in, just like, Strasburg started out gangbusters, and then they figured him out a little. He's going to have to use his secondary pitches a lot. And there's some debate whether he's got 2 breaking balls or 1. I think he's got 2. A scout I talked to yesterday agreed with me. Another scout said, no, he's only got a slider, but I think he throws a curve as well. The guy is going to have to work on his secondary pitches, but boy, did they get a heck of a pitcher.
All right, let's talk about the #2 pick, and the Mariners with the #2 pick took Danny Hultzen. You took a good look at him too, huh?
I like him as much as I like Cole, but for a different reason. I like Hultzen because his repertoire is deep and pretty polished at this point. He can throw any pitch at any count right now. He's not a strikeout pitcher. The ball is going to come off the bat of hitters, but he knows how to pitch already. And he's going to be pitching in Seattle where the ball can be in play. And he, when I talked to him about that, he got this big smile on his face. And he's well aware of the fact that he doesn't have to be too cute. As a matter of fact, this is a great, great kid. He was in the clubhouse at Virginia when he got the call because he wanted his teammates to be a part of this. And I think that's fantastic. The people in Seattle are going to love Danny Hultzen. His repertoire is deep. His command is that good, but he's not going to be a huge strikeout pitcher in my estimation.
All right, let's jump down the list and go to a couple of guys for the sake of time here. Let's go to Mike Matuk, the first-round pick last year of the Rays. And you look at the Rays organization, and one of the things consistently they've done, besides draft really good pitching and develop it, has drafted really good athletic outfielders. I mean, everybody from Josh Hamilton to Carl Crawford to Rocco Baldelli to B.J. Upton. Is he the latest? Is he that type of outfield? To Delman Young, same thing.
Yeah, he's very athletic, Butch. That's what he's got going for him. His power will develop. They call him Mikey, which is a little bit surprising because he's a man. He's an adult. But, Mikey likes to hit, and Mikey can hit. And he's a very polished hands hitter at this point. I haven't seen a lot of raw power, but I did see a home run off his bat that just jumped. He's an athlete. That's what I can say about him. He's going to be a good major league ball player. He's not a superstar by any means.
All right, let's finish up with Bryce Harper. He's playing in the Arizona Fall League again this year. A lot of Nationals fans want him up in the major leagues starting next year. He's got the tools. We all know that, Bernie. What are you looking for from him in this Arizona Fall League?
First of all, he started out terribly. Nothing would fall in. He looked almost tired to me. He has, in the past 5 games, I think he's hit 5 home runs. He is mashing the ball. He's destroying the ball right now. I can't tell you how good he looks at the present time. And if I'm the Nationals, I send him home after Saturday night. Saturday night is the All-Star game. It's called the Rising Stars game. He's not there on Sunday. I let him go home on a high because he's on a high right now. He was pretty low at the beginning, but I'll tell you, Butch, this guy can throw, he can run, he can field, and man, can he hit. He is everything they say he's going to be, but he will be better than he is today.